Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday. We
Happy
are coming to
Tuesday.
you. Yay. We're coming to you live from Zoom. I am in Chicago. We are filming the reunion show for Surviving Barstool. So we're all here. It's all fun. We're all hanging out. We went to dinner last night. We're going to dinner tonight.
How are
Everybody
the how are the nerves? How are the vibes?
the vibes are bad. I just threw up like right before because we had to. Well, so okay. Uh, the episodes this week are out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for those watching, and because we're filming our reunion today, um, we had to watch our episodes in advance. Sorry, the train is literally next to the hotel. If you hear this loud ass train
It's
all
fine.
night long, by the way, all night long. This train.
Ooh,
Um,
living in luxury.
No, literally, like it's a beautiful hotel. I love this hotel, but like it's ridiculous spot. Anyway, so we had to watch the episodes in advance, and I hate watching the episodes. Like I really hate it, and it made me really anxious. Yeah, I puked a little, but that could have been the red wine I had yesterday too.
No, watching yourself back is the worst, and then having to watch it
It's the
back in
worst.
that type of situation, I can't even
Yeah,
imagine.
it's the
But I
worst.
guess it's kind of
It's
good
all
to
good.
kind of finally get it over with and like know what's gonna come.
Yes, that's one good thing about it is that I don't have to like be sweating it out on whatchamacallit, watching it live with everyone. So that's been kind of nice. Like watching it live at the same time as like the internet. So but yes, we're here and it's fun and good and we're having a good time. So happy to be here. It snowed in Chicago. I'm looking at
Yeah,
snow everywhere.
it was snowing
So
all weekend there. I just missed you. I was in Chicago
yes, we
weekend.
basically crossed in the air. How
Yeah,
was your weekend? How was the
it
big
was
birthday
fabulous.
surprise?
It was TJ's birthday, so we celebrated accordingly. Did a nice like little birthday surprise moment, which was fun. And then just kind of chilled the whole weekend, watched a lot of football, obviously.
Yeah,
And
big football weekend.
yeah, but it was so nice, so fun. But I'm glad to be back in the city. I missed Anchovy, so I'm glad to be back.
Oh, anchovy, baby girl. Oh, she's so sweet. Fabulous. Well, that's great. We
Okay, guys, quick break for Boll Branch. You guys know how much we love Boll Branch, how much we talk about them. My whole entire bed is made out of Boll Branch. My comforter, my sheets, my pillowcases, everything. My blankets on my couch are Boll Branch. You guys know that Kelly loves Boll Branch too. With the waffle blanket, her whole bed is Boll Branch. It's perfect. And if you really want to change the way you sleep, you need to upgrade to Boll Branch's 100% organic cotton sheets. You'll fall asleep faster with a luxurious softness that's put you in a instant relaxation mode, and you'll spend every night in buttery, breathable comfort and feel your sheets get softer with every single wash. Boll and Branch's products are made different so you can sleep better at night, and you can discover the difference with Boll and Branch's 30-night guarantee, which is so clutch because you can really feel if you like the sheets, if you like everything, and if you don't, 30-night guarantee. So now's your chance to change the way you sleep with Boll and Branch. Get 15% off plus free shipping on your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with promo code TaylorWatch. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, promo code TaylorWatch. BOLLAND, branch.com, promo code TaylorWatch to save 15% off. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Yeah, all is good on the Western Front, pretty much. We are just chilling, generally speaking. We've got a couple of things for the episode today, but first things first, we're at war, Gia. We're we're at war right now. I don't know if you're aware, but we're at war. I
I,
didn't know either until
Before we
until
even preface, I just want to say it's so funny because it's me that's like digging us into these holes, which is so important because I post these clips and I'm like, oh, like I'm
yeah,
gonna post this clip. Like it's a funny clip, maybe we'll get some like people talking about New York City, talking about Kansas City, whatever. I did not expect the entire city of Kansas City to come after us. So it's so
yeah,
funny, like people are like, what did they expect? Like they posted this themselves, like whatever. I'm like, yeah, like I literally posted that. I didn't. I
right,
literally, when I watched it, I thought to myself, maybe people would be like, maybe there will be like some engagement in the comments about like Kansas City or New York City, whatever, like what people like better, what people think she likes better. I did not expect people to be like, you hate Kansas City, like you're a an East Coast arrogant,
yeah,
entitled
elitist,
trash.
yeah. oh, the sun is like too bright. I don't know what to do about the sun. No, and here's the thing, Gia, and I think that people, I don't know if it's people or I don't know exactly what it is, but sometimes we'll post a clip and every time we put a clip out, it's to have a lighthearted discussion about it. We're
Yeah.
not out here looking for, like, people are like, they're just looking for engagement, they're rage baiting, like blah blah. Like, we talk shit about that. Like, that's not our game. We don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be like, we want to have lighthearted conversations. And Gia, I'm telling you, I watched that clip 10 fucking thousand times. I still am like, why is everybody mad about this clip? Like, I understand, like, actually no, I really don't understand. And everyone's like, just take accountability, do this, do that. I'm like, for what? Like, what exactly
Well,
is so
people,
offensive to say that Taylor Swift loves New York City? She
yeah.
has a whole fucking song about it, a whole, you know what I mean? Like, of course she loves New York. Like, why is it offensive? We say nice things about Kansas City all the time. We say nice things about the people in Kansas City all the time. But here's the difference, Gia, I think truly. There is a reason that we don't have a Taylor Watch Twitter account. There's a reason that we don't post these clips to Twitter, because the stands on Twitter that we are always referencing and we're always talking about because they're crazy, but they're good. You know, they have crazy conversations. So it's like good for us to talk about. They don't see things, like, they go out of their way to see things in like in a contrarian way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they'll say something or point something out or share something and they'll direct hate to it. They'll like be rude. They'll make a mountain out of a molehill. Like, that's like their thing. They love doing that. And so we don't like to have a presence as much on Twitter because we don't want to be in that fucking drama. Like, that's not us, you know? But when people take the clips from TikTok or Instagram or whatever and they bring them over and they say, do your thing, like, fuck off. Like, actually fuck off. Wait, I need to talk shit about this person. The person that posted it, I'll read her at, because that's what she wants.
Yeah.
It is Candy Apple Red, Music of Life 87. That's the account. And the bio is, I am who I am, hashtag Chiefs Kingdom. And this person posted our video and was like, hold on, I blocked her. I blocked the amount of people that I blocked, Gia.
Oh,
I blocked every, you're a Kansas City Swiftie bitch, I blocked you, by the way. Like, and if you're a lovely person, you're a lovely person. But if you're not, I blocked you. I blocked 1,000 people. And I love to block. So here. This is really hard to find. I know it's taking me forever.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, hey, Kansas Cityans, you want to set them straight, with like a bunch of like, you know, emojis and like trying to be whatever, and then tagging us both. And I said, thanks for this. Swifties love to pile on other Swifties. Hope all the hate in their replies is exactly what you wanted, because here's the thing. Twitter is a bad spot for me personally. I get called a cokehead. I get called a piece of shit. Everybody hates me. Like, it's the number one place that people hate me the most, which is unfortunate because it used to be my favorite app. But so everyone's calling me a cokehead. Everyone's saying I'm a bitch. Everyone's bringing up that old video of me talking about Travis being like, oh, you know, gross. How, when Taylor showed up at the game and I was shocked that she was actually dating him.
Yeah.
People don't know the lore, Gia. They don't know the lore.
They don't know what's going on.
They didn't know that was 2 fucking years ago. So we're getting ripped apart as a, you know, typical toxic barstool bullshit. Those girls, I don't know why anybody even listens to those girls. Like, they've had it coming for a long time. Like, fuck that shit, right?
That was
all because we said that Taylor might enjoy New York City over Kansas.
And the crazy part is also about that too, is like, you didn't even say anything bad. If anything, it was me. Like, people were like, oh, like, it was your tone. Like, it was what you were implying. Like, you guys don't know what I was implying. All I think I said something along the lines of like, you know,
well, we were joking about the tabloids.
I said verbatim, when she doesn't have to be in Kansas City, she's in New York, which is understandable. I didn't mean that she's being held hostage in Kansas City. Like, she's fucking Taylor Swift. She can go wherever she wants to go, whenever she wants to go. When she's in Kansas City, it's because she wants to be there. Obviously, like, it's the literal, like, taking my words literally and skewing them into a way where I have this tone where I'm like implying that Kansas City's like trashy. Like, that's why I said in my tweet, I was like, if you guys listen to our show, watch our show, like, you guys know that we have been talking about how we want to go to Kansas City, how like we think that it's so fun, how they have all these stores and stuff that like bring in Taylor Swift, how the fans have loved her, whatever, how the team has accepted her.
We say nothing but
nonstop.
nice things about Kansas City. Nothing but nice things always.
Nonstop, we
And
talk about
there's no
that,
problem.
and I agree, and like that's how we feel. Like it's
Yes.
the truth. Like that's how we. It's always how we've said. The one time
Mhm.
where we're just like, oh, like New York City is a fun city. It really seems like when she has the opportunity to go, she goes. It's like we fucking
She loves New York. She literally loves New York. Like, what do you want? She has 50 songs about New York City. Like, what do you want us to say? Like, that's
yeah,
just so too. Again, if you take everything we say and you look at it through this like malicious lens,
yeah,
yeah, you're gonna find something to get pissed off about. But that's anybody and anything. And there's no need to do it. And also, too, I'm annoyed by people being like, we get this shit all the time. People are like, oh, grow up. Like they're obsessed with celebrity. Like they're, it's parasocial, it's freaky, whatever,
yeah.
creeps. Like people say that all the time. We understand the level of creep that exists. We are nowhere near that. All we
Yeah.
do is we casually talk about what we see in the news. We talk about her albums. We break down her songs. We sing a little bit on the podcast, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's
And
the extent of our like stalking of Taylor Swift. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's not happening.
that's what makes me so mad because so many of those tweets were like, oh, and with the Travis outfit clip that I posted too, like people are like, you're posting these for engagement, you're posting these for, for like whatever, for attention, engagement, blah, blah. Again, if you watch our show, like you know that we never pull these fabricated stories. We never like reach for things that aren't there. We always report on like what's already been reported, what's already been talked about. Like we would never pull a bullshit thing out of our ass just to get clicks and engagement. Like we never do that. We literally were just talking about an outfit that we didn't like. It's
By the
crazy.
way, the first time I think that we've ever said we didn't like Travis's outfit, like every single time we like his outfits, and we were like, this one didn't hit. And then, by the way, Gio, you see people online are like, the typical shit that they did to Taylor Swift's style when they were like, oh, it's the way they're talking about it because it's urban, blah blah blah. I was like, you are out of your
No,
fucking
it's because he's
mind.
wearing a trucker hat to Che Margot in fucking New York City. Like, you're not supposed to wear a hat to a nice restaurant. Like, that's kind of just what it is. It's just so crazy to me, the lengths that people will push just based off a clip. And that's what's so frustrating for me because
It's
I'm
so
I'm the
annoying.
one posting these clips. So I
Of
don't really
course.
even have like a leg to stand on when it's like, oh, these things get taken out of context. Like I'm the one, I guess, taking them out of context. But to me, like all it is a post about talking about an outfit. Like people talk
Yeah.
about people's outfits and people are like, oh, what leg do you have to stand on? Like, you guys are ugly and your outfits stink. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
person that talks about Golden Globes,
It's
the Grammys, the whatever, the Oscars. You're talking about people's outfits. You're talking about whether you like them, whether you don't like them. We are literally talking about one outfit. And then we go on to say that we like Travis's style, that we like when guys take risks. And it's just like
even in the same clip, by the way, Gia, in the same clip, we're
the
like,
same
this
clip.
is not to discourage. We love when men take a fashion like it's crazy. But I will say, out of everything that had been said about us online, the most insulting thing that someone said was that we just read Dumois and repost their shit. I said, you really don't know us at all. You really don't know us at all.
No, no.
Dumois?
That's yeah.
We put them to death 1,000 times. We hate them. We hate them. We don't look at their shit. I don't follow them. I haven't followed them for years. Once they became creep freaks, we stopped them. We motherfucked them to death.
We've been
Yeah,
motherfucking Dumas since
so
day
good.
one.
Not that I look like that. What's that?
We've been motherfucking Dumas since day one.
Day one. So
Yeah.
do not accuse us of any of that. And by the way, like it's just I don't even know. I'm saying by the way for nothing. I'm repeating myself now, but it's very frustrating. And also that candy apple bitch, whoever the fuck, she's a jet tracker. By the way, I found out. So this is the kind of people that we're looking at. You know what I mean? The people that track the jets, the people that want that. It's like they're the ones with the problem, and I don't know why they're projecting it onto us. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like we're just over here having fun, talking about Taylor Swift. This podcast happened organically. It wasn't even the original plan, and it just kind of kept going and it took off. It's loosely based in fact. We always say that. We're not the best with the facts. People get upset about that. And I get that. But like we're just not that serious. And so just relax. Like just relax. And again, we're saying this right now. The poor people listening, the true listeners and fans, I probably have no idea what the fuck we're talking about because no one's on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, but we're just
I know that's the thing. Like
normies, like we're getting ripped apart on Twitter for no reason.
yeah, that's it. That's the thing that like makes me. That's what kind of made me feel better about the whole thing. I was like, okay, it's literally only on Twitter. Like That's when I know it's not that deep if it's people from Twitter like coming after us just because like
Yeah.
they love to grasp at straws. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the toxicity and it's like uh this certain section of Twitter Swifties are just ready to jump at any moment the second you slip
Yeah.
up, you misuse a word, you say something that could be taken out of context. It's crazy. It's just like,
Mhm.
let's retract the clause a little bit and let's just like give each other some grace. Like, Christ, it's just like,
Just like,
you would
again,
think,
it's
but
not that serious. Like, oh
yeah,
my God,
yeah,
chill the fuck out. The personal insults is where it starts to get like, what the fuck?
yeah.
You know,
It's
it's very
just like,
frustrating.
why does it have to start to get personal and then saying like let's set these people straight, like what you're inviting
You know
doing
what you're doing.
that. And yeah, I don't know
Like you
why
invited
someone
the hate,
wants
and she's like, "No, that's not it. I just felt you need to be held accountable." Who? I'm sorry. Who are you? Are you the police? Are
yeah,
you
okay,
holding me
Candy
accountable, or am
Apple.
I going to jail? Like, fuck, just
Held
and
accountable for what? Held accountable for what? For having a bad tone? Like, I'm sorry, I've had a bad tone since I was literally born. Came out of the womb with a bad tone, okay? I'm sorry. You guys don't, like, these people on Twitter don't know what I was implying. They don't know what I
yeah,
was going to say when I didn't finish my sentence. It's crazy to me.
crazy
Crazy.
up.
Ugh.
No, it's crazy. It's absolutely out of control. But all of that to say, someone pointed out in the middle of all this, they were like, "Hey, like, love you guys. We're on your side, whatever. But use this as an opportunity to talk about how fucking bored Swifties are right now without the Eras Tour, without a Chiefs game to talk
Yeah.
about, with nothing. So they're just like they're literally waiting, drooling with their fangs out to like start drama. And this is and we were the target this week.
Yeah.
So."
And it's crazy because they were like people in our replies were saying that to us, like, oh, you must be bored because there's nothing to talk about, like blah blah. Like it's like we either get in trouble because we don't talk about enough things, or we get in trouble because we talk about we try to bring topics into the conversation that like maybe like are like the daily topic, the hot topic that is right now. You know what I mean?
It's just it is beyond frustrating. And Twitter aside, I'm thankful for the people that
Yeah.
understand, that we're just having fun here. It's not that serious. We're just talking. We're talking like we talk to each other when the camera's not on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not putting on a performance. We're
I mean,
not like,
that
you
was the
know,
whole point of this show. It's just kind of supposed to be like two
yeah,
Swifties talking to each other so it could feel like you are having a conversation with your Swiftie friends, you know?
exactly.
So,
Exactly. The people that get it, thank you. And the people that
yes.
don't, literally die in a hole. Like, I'm done with you. Like, I'm so done. And I can't let myself keep caring about this shit. Like, I can't let my blood pressure rise so high. And like, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm pissed off. Like, I know myself. I know you. We know what the show
Yeah.
is. We know the people that pay attention,
Our
and we don't have to
fans,
listen to
the
the
people that
bullshit.
listen, they know us.
Yes. They know what's up, and it's just like that's all we have to focus on. Like, these people, they can talk until they're blue in the face. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
So that is that. Goodbye, drop dead. Like, literally curse your whole family, curse your whole life. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's been the last couple days. That started what, like Sunday, I guess.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
either like Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday. I can't really remember. But yeah, no, it certainly ruined my weekend for a few hours. So, job well done.
Yep,
Um,
yep, yep. I was definitely scrolling Twitter during dinners where I shouldn't have
yeah,
been scrolling my phone. It's just like doom scrolling at a party. Like, why am I reading mean replies at a party like with my friends? Like, it's just
exactly, exactly. Because they're there, and it's better to know what's being said than to not know. Like, that's always my argument, but that's obviously the wrong way to think. Like,
no.
you don't have
Now
to
I'm
know it all.
like, I don't want to know what people say about me bad. Like, if
No, me neither. I think I'm done. Like, I think I'm officially so tapped out on mean shit. Like, I can't breathe without somebody being like literally, fuck you, old bitch, ugly, like, die. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I can't ever tell. Like, it's like it was always men and freaks and like the psycho, like the like Barstool fan incels, like
yeah,
that group of the like Barstool fans. And then I thought I at least had the Swifties. And so when
yeah.
it sometimes it really do be your own,
I know.
And
Like,
so,
damn, it really sucked to see like people like turn on us so quickly like that. Like, I don't
I
know.
know. It
And
makes me feel bad for everybody that we talk about.
Tavis Hayes was getting in there. She was getting some shit like for no reason. Like, oh, you only like her. You only like Taylor Watch because they shouted you out. Like, get, like, Give Tavis
Shut
Hayes a
up.
break here, okay? She's just trying to be a good friend. Like, it's just so
Tavis
annoying.
Hayes had our back. Shout out Tavis Hayes. She's always got our back, and we have her back. Like
Like,
she's crazy though.
she
But like
knows our
we're
pain
crazy too.
because even when she tweets, like, I think she tweeted when like Haley Steinfeld got engaged. She tweeted like a gif of Taylor that was like, "This is the wrong one," like as a joke,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
obviously.
It's
And people
funny.
got
Yeah.
so pissed at her for that. Like, so I think she knows, knows what it feels like.
Who knows what's up? She definitely knows what it feels like. It's just right. People are so they're grasping at straws. They're looking for things to get mad about. And if you want to live your life like that, then that's on you. But it's certainly not how we're trying to live our shit, and not how we're trying to conduct this program.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can all kick rocks, like I said.
Okay, guys, quick commercial break for Orgain. Orgain is a new bestie on the pod, but I was watching some football yesterday and I saw a commercial with Nick Bosa doing a commercial for Orgain. Ooh, I was like, okay, I need to get my man on Orgain if I want him looking like that. Nick Bosa was looking very nice on my TV. So you guys need to try Orgain. It's a new year, and each year I try to add something new to level up my health routine without breaking the bank. And this year I have been loving Orgain. This podcast is sponsored by Orgain, and Orgain believes that real nutrition has the power to make a real difference in people's lives. It packs 21 grams of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. All Orgain products are made with USDA certified organic ingredients, so I know I'm getting the nutrition I need without trying the things I like to avoid, like soy ingredients, artificial sweeteners, flavors, and preservatives. Orgain, even without all the artificial sweeteners and stuff, it still tastes so good. It's like a very good chocolate milk. I like the chocolate flavored one. I think it's delicious. If you like chocolate milk, if you like anything like a little chocolatey, fudgy, yum, it's so good and it's still healthy. Orgain is so simple and it's made so you can literally just add water and go. No more time-consuming prep to get the nutrients that you need. Remember, there are no quick fixes when it comes to your health. If you want more protein, give Orgain organic plant prep. Whoa. Give Orgain organic plant protein powder a try. Head to Orgain.com/TaylorWatch and use code TaylorWatch for 30% off your order. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use my code TaylorWatch for 30% off. One last time for 30% off, head to Orgain.com, Orgain.com/TaylorWatch and use my code TaylorWatch. Agreed.
But that aside, not a whole lot has gone on. The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce camp has certainly been quiet. There's not a lot going on with them. Travis is, it's busy season for him. Like he's the playoffs. He's coming up on another potential Super Bowl appearance. He's doing his rounds, and he went on Pat McAfee's show. Who I will say this about Pat McAfee, I'm not really a fan. I've said that before, but he is good at bringing up like the Taylor stuff. Like
He's
he'll
good at
just bring
getting
it
the
up. Doesn't give a fuck.
He's good at like pushing where it's not
Yeah,
like uncomfortable.
right.
So he always gets like a little extra added tidbit, which I'm appreciative of.
Yes, which is good. And the tidbit in question is that Travis may or may not have already heard new music from Taylor. But of course, like, this is all it's all like jokes and they're joking around. And McAfee basically was like, oh, is she gonna be writing maybe the new stuff coming out will be all like positive and maybe a little bit about you? And like that was the implication. And he was like, yeah, it might be a couple of
Yeah.
things about me, whatever. And then they were like, wait a second, like record scratch. Like, what? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? And he was like, oh, I can't talk about that. I can't say anything at this point right now. Like, I can't say a single word about any of this. And that to me is funny because he's right. Like, we're talking about it right now. That's all he said.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking about it. So.
And now I feel like there's already people on like news articles being like, is Taylor Swift's album coming sooner than we thought? Like there was no implication that there was an album coming. There was no like anything. He just literally said that he like has heard maybe a few songs that were written about him, which is cute to think about like her showing him those songs. But I don't
Cute.
think that this means that we are getting any new music anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. He said, like, what did he say? He said, wait, hold on. Let me think for a sec. Oh, he said, I hear music everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you heard
That was
music,
a good
I
way to
hear
get
music
out of it.
everywhere.
Yeah. And then he also said that he's feeling 22. when it comes to
Yep.
the Super Bowl. He's feeling young, he's feeling spry, and then he started
Hell
dancing.
yeah. Doing one of these, which
Yeah.
we love. Yeah. It seems, all positive stuff. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's focused up. They're doing they've got their show. They've got New Heights, which is popping off.
Mhm.
Shout out to Kylie Kelsey, who her podcast, I stop and watch every clip. Like I love
Yeah.
her. Like I haven't listened to it at length, which is on me. I should do that. But the clips are fantastic. I like the energy. I like her attitude. I like the guests that she's been having on. Like, good for her. I'm happy for her too.
Yeah, she's crushing it.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, but really, really, all quiet on that front. Taylor didn't go. I mean, I'm sure we talked about this last week. I can't even remember, but didn't go to the Golden Globes or anything.
Mm.
So, which I
So
don't think we expected,
wait, so who did
right?
the Chiefs play? Do they play this upcoming weekend then?
Let's see.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna
Let's see.
because
I'm Googling tagatelle last night. Why?
this is delicious.
It is delicious. I was trying to figure out what kind of pasta was one of the
Okay, they
pastas that we
played the Texans
oh, yeah.
on Saturday the 18th at 4:30
I see.
at home. So,
Oh, you know what's so funny?
oh,
Because
that's
I'm in
also what
Chicago.
Pat McAfee said. He's like, will like her aura, will we feel like the aura, like will she be there like every time you guys like win, they feel like it's based off this aura, whatever. And Travis was like, oh, I think we'll be feeling it. Like, so I think that means
She'll
she'll be
probably
at
be
the game,
there.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's so funny, Jay? Because I'm in Chicago. It says I was about to be like, actually, it starts at 3:30, but it's because I'm
Actually, you're Central Time.
actually.
That
But
always throws me off whenever I land in New York from Chicago and then it jumps an hour.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy stuff. So yeah, okay, good. So that's something to look forward to. Chiefs game on Saturday. Everybody can we'll get our fix. We're
Okay.
freaks. That'll be fun. Hopefully the weather is okay. It's just been so like godly cold
I know.
all over the East Coast. So I don't know. I guess Missouri technically is like, would you say Midwest? I feel like it's more east than Midwest, but I think that they would probably say Midwest.
I would say Midwest, yeah.
Yeah,
Missouri,
yeah,
but
yeah. So
like,
I don't know the weather. Girl.
is Missouri considered South?
Great question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know what they consider or
Yeah.
what they see themselves as.
If any
But yeah, but it's
Missourians that don't hate
bone
us,
thin.
uh, let us know if you guys think you're South or if you
Yeah, I
think
would like to know.
you're
I'm
West.
curious about that. And again, we're saying this in a respectful way. We're respectfully asking.
Please do
Can you
not
hear
take
this loud
offense.
fucking train?
Yeah, I can
Every
hear
time it
it
goes by,
a
can you
little
hear
bit.
it?
It's not too bad.
Okay, okay. It just
Okay, wait,
seems so
I
loud.
would say that's Midwest based off what I'm looking at here. Like, I would say that's
Oh
Midwest,
yeah. Yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
know
yeah, for
what
sure.
the
For
typical.
sure. For some reason in my head it was a little further east. But anyway, yeah, so it's been ice cold all over the East Coast. And then unfortunately it's not been very cold out in California. Fires are still blazing. People are still finding out about people losing their homes. It's fucked up. It's horrible. All the poor animals we see, all these people, so many people displaced right now. It's horrible. And we've got Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Everybody kind of came together and had Heidi's song hit #1 on like iTunes and stuff. So they're getting some kickback, hopefully. And
Yeah.
then
Nice.
our
I feel
bestie,
so bad for, I mean, obviously everyone, but like the
yeah,
people, like the people with platforms, people, celebrities that have been posting online about like losing their houses and stuff. I feel like people have had no sympathy for them because they're like, oh, you're a celebrity, like you have money, whatever.
right.
A lot of these people's money was that house, or like these
Right. It's all
celebrities.
in real estate.
Yeah,
Right.
and if you're not like if you're acting is very much a job. Like if you're not an A-list fucking like Timothy Chalamet, like you have to be consistently working to make a life, to make like a living. So these people
Yeah.
like they're not all Bill Gates the way that we think they are. Like a lot of these people have their money tied up in their houses, other things, and it's just so sad that the lack of sympathy for some of these people is just awful because
Yeah.
like no matter who you are, losing your home is just so
Yeah. It's fucked
demoralizing and
up.
awful. It's just
It's so bad. And right. And we need, and that's the energy we need to have for all these people is sympathy. Like we need to feel better, help if we can, at least thoughts and prayers, like anything, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be thinking like, oh, you shouldn't be snarky about like someone losing their home.
Yeah.
But besties, Kelly Teller and Miles Teller lost their home, unfortunately.
So
Horrible,
sad.
awful,
I want to
devastating.
read Kelly Teller's caption of her
Oh
Instagram.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, of her TikTok, because she posted about like their
You
evacuation.
send it
Their,
to me on Twitter.
yeah, their like evacuation situation. Oh, she
Yeah.
goes, oh, it's with the Heidi Montag song, and she goes, for
Yeah.
you at Spencer Pratt at Heidi Montag, stream Heidi. So sorry for your loss and share in this with you. We drove one car out and not overload evacuation efforts on the road and save my car for all the comments about that. We are taking care of Miles' grandmother who just lost her husband and needed to stay together for safety. We didn't want to separate. We didn't take a thing. We grabbed her wheelchair and oxygen in this moment. Please be kind to everyone. Didn't think it could ever be this bad. We are gutted, lost, heartbroken for all, and praying for Los Angeles.
Oh,
It's just
it's
awful.
awful. It's awful. And I, we feel for these people. Especially our LA Swifties and anybody out there, I think we've both been pretty good at like sharing donation
Yeah,
links and
that
things like
will say the one thing that's like a little reassuring, I guess you could say, is the fact that there has been a lot of coming together for this, a lot of community building, like people really
Mhm.
sharing resources and donating and getting people together and
Yep.
trying to help others, which has been very nice to see because like you literally have nothing. You don't have anything to go back to. So it's nice to see people because I feel like LA can sometimes get like a bad rep, like LA's kind of like stuck
For
up,
sure.
whatever. But
Definitely.
I think this really showed like no matter where you are, like no matter what happens, like people will band together and try to help each other. There's always some sense of community, which is reassuring, especially in times where it feels like there's a lot of divide. It's nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, that's, it's it's very humanizing. It's very humbling. I would assume, like, to
Yeah.
just have your whole life ripped away from you. Like, what do you do? You start from nothing, and it's just, oh, it's devastating. I can't imagine. I feel so bad for all these people,
Yeah.
and I hope that they get the fires under control soon. They're still not all contained. Some of them are
Really?
still. Yeah, one of them, I think, last I looked, one of them was almost contained. Let's see, fire. Um, one of them was almost contained, and then the others, the big one, the Palisades one, was
Yeah.
still only like, it was only like 5% still, or 8% or something. Like they're not. It's so hard, and then obviously the winds make it worse. And hold on, let's see, fire map. I'm trying to find exactly,
Yeah.
but hold on, fire, because I don't want to be wrong. Fire containment. Oh, it says now good. Oh, containment grows on Palisades and Eaton fires as dangerous winds are expected to return. This is this morning,
Hmm.
Tuesday morning. Let's see. It was so easy. Like I found this map yesterday and now I can't find it.
Hmm.
Anyway, well, they are still going. Like the fires are still raging, and it's unfortunate. And I think that eventually they'll get it under control. But it's awful. It's just
Yeah.
awful. And that's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. Think about those people and do what you can, and that's all you can do, I guess. Right?
Yeah, totally.
That's all you can do. Um,
And some
there's
some
still.
positive news.
Oh yeah.
Brittany Mahomes gave birth.
Yes. Oh,
Great.
congratulations to
Congratulations.
Brittany and Pat, a baby
Yes.
girl.
Golden.
Yeah, that's right. Golden. Golden. Yeah.
Yes.
Very sweet, very good. I honestly forgot she was pregnant. Like, I feel like
It feels like she's been pregnant for a while.
yeah, right. Like, well, probably about 9 months, but I think but it
Golden
doesn't, like, I don't know
Ray.
why I just kept forgetting she was pregnant. Like, she wasn't very, like, I feel like some people when they're pregnant, all they do is post about how pregnant they are all the time. and she like didn't do that, so I just kind of forgot. But congratulations to them. Their third or fourth kid?
Third.
Third, yeah.
Daughter,
So,
Golden Ray. So now they have two daughters, one son, which is so exciting.
woo, that's like your house.
Yeah, they have a little
Yeah.
middle brother. Oh yeah, that is so true. That's so cute.
Oh,
I
yay.
I forget the I know their dog's name is like Bronze. Kids' names. Because the daughter's Golden Sterling. Oh, the boy's middle name is Bronze. Okay, so the oldest daughter's Sterling.
Got
The,
it.
the son is Patrick Bronze Mahomes, and then now we have Golden.
I think that's cute. That's like
And
medals.
as the youngest
Sterling.
daughter and the youngest sibling, being called Golden is just the chef's kiss. You can just say your parent's favorite for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm literally the golden child.
Yeah, literally.
That's amazing. Sterling, I love that name. I
Yeah,
like
that's really
Sterling
cool.
Silver.
I really
I've
like
not
the name too.
I've never thought about that as a first name, like or for a girl or anything. I love that. It's
Hmm.
Sterling. Maybe they call her Lee. I'm trying to think of
Ling?
nicknames you have.
Yeah, I don't know. Stir?
Stir.
Stir it
Stir
up.
the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's great. Congratulations to them.
Yeah,
Exciting, exciting.
congrats. It's so exciting.
Good, healthy babies are always good news.
And Taylor liked the post on Instagram, so just showing a little
Of
love,
course.
which is
Of
nice.
course.
Yep.
Her besties. Fabulous. And then let's see what else. We had some drama. Oh, we've got, back to Twitter drama. I'll quickly say there's some like troll. I don't fucking know. This guy, Eric B of Lululemon. Apparently people know him as like someone who like spreads lies. I don't know. He tweeted that Amazon had shelved a Simple Favor 2 indefinitely, despite glowing test screenings. Blake Lively's refusal to promote amid her messy legal battle with Justin Baldoni and growing tensions with Anna Kendrick have derailed the sequel. Anna is furious. Paul Feig is disappointed. Hollywood is in shock. This isn't just a movie, it's an implosion. Whatever. So then the director himself, Paul, quote tweeted and said, "This is BS. Sorry. The movie is finished and coming out soon. Don't believe anything you read on social media these days." And so that just again goes to show like people are so full of shit. How do you get away with that? Like, how do you get away with like
Who is
just
this? Is this just a random guy that you like? Who is this guy?
random guy? I was trying to figure out who he was a little bit like
And
afterwards, and
that's
it
what's
made
so
no sense.
scary about like you one random guy, Ben G, can just fucking tweet that Blake Lively doesn't want to promote Simple Favor and it's not coming out, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks that that's the case. Like it's
Exactly. And they're like, "Oh, Anna Kendrick and oh, I sorry. I thought I heard. It sounded the doors like are really close to each other, and so I can hear them opening and closing, but it sounded like somebody was coming in my door. And I was like, "Excuse me, miss." um, but anyway, yeah, no, I don't understand how you're able to just like, yeah, just like tweet that, say it, whatever, and then people in the replies are like, typical Blake, like of course she's hard to work with, like of course Anna Kendrick hates her, like they've always hated each other, like they've always been at each other's throats. I'm like, what are you talking
It's
about?
crazy.
What
It's
are
just
you talking about?
unfortunate because like it's like people love to pile on. So obviously
Yeah.
Blake is going through this whole thing. So it's like, oh, how can I make this 10 times worse for her? I will make
Mhm.
this fake beef between her and Anna Kendrick and say that the Simple Favor 2 is not coming out. And that's crazy because like I feel like there is a demand for Simple Favor 2. Like a lot of people want that movie. A lot of people really like the
Absolutely.
first one. I loved the first one, so I would love to see
Same.
the second
I was
one.
gonna say we're first in line. We very much want to see a Simple Favor too. I loved the first one. I thought it was
Yeah.
so good. I think that Blake and Anna have great chemistry. I
Yeah.
like I would like when I saw that thing being like, oh, they like don't like each other, whatever. I was like, bullshit. Like there's
Mm.
just even that to me in my head. I was like, no fucking way. If they hate each other, they're the best actors of all time because they really did a great job in that movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows? It's just drama as usual. Poor Blake. She's just, she's getting it. Girl, I feel you. I feel you. You just can't win. She needs a W. You know what I mean? It's just, and
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like a Simple Favor too would come
maybe
out.
we should call Blake up and
I'll just pull
have a
Blake
little
up.
out.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, girl, let's get tea. Let's get a glass of champagne. Let's just bitch about the internet right now. Like, let's just go off. I would love to have a glass
Uh,
of champagne with Blake Lively. I would love that.
I would die for that.
I know. I love her. I also too, I would love to have like a glass of champagne with her character in A Simple Favor.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Well, I'd be so scared. Like, I'd be like,
same.
she's just like, that's the perfect
She's
role for her.
intimidating.
Like a cool, intimidating, you don't know her next move. Like I really
Mhm.
liked that character for her. So I feel like I wait, it's not who who's cast in Verity? Is that Anne Hathaway? She kind of has that same
And
vibe. Like she
yes, Anne Hathaway.
like plays a very good like mysterious woman. I feel like Blake Lively and Anne Hathaway like coincide.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, quick break for our bestie, Steven Singer. You guys know Steven Singer, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. You've seen his billboards, heard him on the radio. But if you're wondering why does everybody hate him, it's because Steven has the #1 gifts for Valentine's Day, and I'm so excited to tell you about this incredibly sweet gift. It's a real rose, preserved and dipped in real 24 karat gold to last a lifetime. And Steven's 24 karat gold dip roses start at just $59 and they won't wilt or die. And the red is a perfect pick for your first rose. This gift is unique, sentimental, and lasts a lifetime guaranteed. And I also really like this sentiment because you can get a new one every year and start building a little bouquet to remember all of your special moments together. And you can look at a beautiful, everlasting bouquet, which is so nice. You never have to worry about the roses dying. And there's a new color each year to collect, and this year's is a mesmerizing peacock teal. So you're definitely not going to want to miss out on that. So go to IHateStevenSinger.com for real roses dipped and trimmed in real gold from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah, I always forget that we have like this like bootleg Zoom.
I know. I don't know. It's like we only have 40-minute time slots on this Zoom, so I don't
So
know.
stupid, so dumb. But no, back to exactly what you're saying, and
I
I knew you
was
were going to
literally
say it.
mid-sentence about how Colleen Hoover didn't write Verity. There is a strong, strong conspiracy theory. If you guys want to deep dive into that, I won't do it for you. But if you look at the writing style between all of Colleen Hoover's books and then Verity, they're so different. So like, don't shoot the messenger.
That's just what they're saying. That's just what the streets are saying, and they've been saying that for a long time. And Verity is like the best one. Like that's the
Yeah.
best book. Like and it's the best story. It's very it's dark. It's fucked up. Whatever. Anne Hathaway's gonna be great.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's all that. That's all that on that.
That's all that on
Um,
that.
hmm. What else? What else? I feel like we got Blake's drama. Poor Kelly
There was
and
some hubbub on TikTok this weekend just because somebody took a video of Taylor's house in Rhode Island. I guess it's being renovated, and somebody posted
yeah, I did
it,
see that.
and then somebody found like the plans, like the renovation plans online. It's just
Come
crazy.
on.
Like, people get mad at us for this, and it's like let's point our direction at the people literally going through her construction plans and fucking trying to find the renovation. Who cares what she's getting done in her house? Like she's probably just expanding the kitchen or something. Like
No,
that's
like
me.
also like it's just that is psychotic. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy to be looking up her address, looking up what the plans for her house, looking up, that's stalking, by the way. That's weird shit. So don't
Yeah.
do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
people are so weird. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why
Yeah.
people act like that. But yeah, I mean, I guess she's getting work done on her house in Rhode Island. That's
Like, yeah, it's
that's
the winter and she's probably preparing to have a lot of more people over for the summers, it's exciting.
sure. Do whatever
Yeah.
you gotta do. Sure. Maybe we'll
To
be
be
there.
fair though, you can see like the house obviously from like the public beach, but like so
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, to deep dive into all that stuff, like it's just crazy.
Right. Like yes, you can clearly see there's work being done, but that doesn't mean right. You don't need to
Yeah.
go and see exactly what's going on. That I think crosses the line in like invasion of privacy. Like that's too
Yeah,
much.
I agree.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like that's the way the cookies crumbled for us this
That's
week.
the
I
way
think
the
as
cookies
today.
crumble, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's
Mhm.
been pretty low key this weekend besides like our own bullshit.
I know. Like, oh yeah, what would we talk about if we didn't have that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was the first
right?
like 25 minutes of the show. But for real, like it's just yeah, it's all everybody seems to be chilling and live, laugh, loving with their family and friends and loving life.
Mhm.
So we're happy about that. We've got, like we said, we've got the game coming up on Saturday. That'll be exciting. And then yeah,
Oh,
it's mid
one
January.
one quick thing. Just we got to see the written letters
Oh
from
yeah. Mhm.
driver from all the truck drivers that got those $100,000 bonuses. Someone named
Yeah,
Robert
yeah, yeah.
posted his note, which was nice.
That is nice. And that's from last year, isn't it?
Yeah, but I guess he
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just posted it, so everyone was.
yeah. I saw that popping around and I thought it was like another thing, which I think they did get remember she like paid her whole
Yeah.
yes. All we know is that everybody got paid handsomely
Mhm.
for participating in the Eras Tour and helping out the Eras Tour. So we're happy for all those people. But yeah, I always like to see the notes. The notes are just so sweet. She's just so thoughtful, you know? She's a
Yeah.
very thoughtful person. And the handwritten notes make it all the more personal.
I can't imagine. One day that'll be us.
One day it'll be us. One day,
One
one more
day.
day. I've been listening to Les Mis.
One day more.
Uh,
Another day, another destiny. This
I've been
never-ending
listening
road
to
to Calvary.
I've been listening to I
Losing
Dreamed a
to know my crimes will surely come a second time. One day more. I love that movie.
No, it's so good. I've been doing the I dreamed a dream the years gone by.
When voices stop,
It's,
life worth living.
yeah.
He
And then
sets his
my
childhood
childhood.
to the
Yeah.
side. But he was gone when autumn
The
came.
autumn came.
I love that
I had a
song.
dream my life would be. And then what she says, she's like, so
So
much different
different
from
from
this
this
hell I'm
hell
living.
I'm living. Literally.
That's literally me. Like I've been, I was getting no Gia. I was being so dramatic. I was getting my nails done. I got my nails done on like Thursday or something last week. And I was playing that song on repeat the whole time I was getting my nails done, just like silent tears, like silent tears. Okay.
Oh my God. Now you related to Anne Hathaway, the
No,
prostitute.
literally. And then I was thinking that song, and then right after, like once I started crying, all I started thinking of was Chapel Roan's "Crying at the Nail
Oh
Salon." I'm
yeah.
so sick of online love. I don't understand.
Why can't
Any
any man?
man hit it
Well,
like, and
hopefully
then I was
when
coming to
surviving
nominating.
finishly is finally finished,
Oh,
we
I can't
can
wait.
catch a break
God,
a
Gia,
little bit.
for real. I cannot wait for it to be over. Yeah, and that's like what it is. It's like people they're seeing too much of me. They're sick of me. You can get over a quote. It's true. Like that's really what happens. Like my face is too much in their face, and people are like, "Get her out." So
I mean, even Taylor, people say there's too much Taylor Swift, there's too much, too much Kelly. There's not enough Taylor Swift in my life. There's not enough Kelly Keys in my life.
there we go. That's all. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, and that's just me being able really to relate to Taylor Swift on a deep
Mm,
level. Like we're basically the same. Like we
mm.
get the same amount,
Yep,
the
yep,
same
yep,
amount.
yep, yep.
Yep. So, all right. Well, I suppose we'll wrap it up. And remember, everyone, to call in and leave voicemails if you'd like for Thursday's episode. And we'll
Yeah.
put the number in. We can't do our number because we have a delay whenever we try to sing or do anything. So we can't do our number song. But you guys know 347-450-0723. Give it a little call, send us a message for our Thursday episode. And until then, we will see you guys later.
All right. Love you guys.